Anderson.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to channel Anderson, and welcome to a video that might be unexpected for many of you. So if you've been following along in the last few videos, I've mentioned, yes, we did pick up the 202 C43. So if you've been following along, videos I've mentioned, and I guess I'll just show you guys. It's the car that is running right now outside, which it is dark, so you'll have to kind of see as you go, but see any cars running? Yeah, it's that one, guys. Mars Red C55 is leaving the channel, but it's not a sad story. It's going back to the owner that sold it to me, Rain. If you guys followed along for this whole process and build, he's the one that sent it out to me from Texas. He had a lot of fun owning it, and to be honest, just kind of got short end of the stick with the automatic transmission going out kind of randomly, and to be honest, I still don't know what exactly failed on it. So it just kind of a bad luck streak that he got with that transmission. So he sent it over to me, and the agreement was, you know, it's my car, I'm going to keep it as long as I see fit. But I promised him that if I do decide to sell it for whatever reason, he gets first possibility of buyback, and kept my word with that, just like he kept his word with everything about the car. And just appreciate the deals that I've been able to have recently. You guys heard me talk about that in the C43 video, and yeah, he's just been an awesome connection I've made, and he deserves to get the car back. So as soon as I knew we were getting the C43, I knew that the Mars Red C55 was eventually going to be for sale, you know, probably before summer at the latest. And I figured, all right, if we're going to get the C43, then maybe it's time to let the Mars Red C55 go. And I immediately let Rain know, and he basically called me ASAP and, you know, told me, hey, thank you so much, I'm definitely interested in buying it back. And we came up with a deal that will work for both of us. So he gave me a great deal on it, getting shipped up here, and I tried to give him as good a deal as I could too in return, with consideration to all the work that we put into it, obviously. So he's got a nice mechanically sorted car. Only issue remaining on it is a fuel pressure sensor, which is most likely just a sending unit from having it sit with old gas in it for a few months while I was in, I think, a parking garage before it got shipped up here. Yeah, basically it might need a sending unit at most, but it drives and idles and goes around just fine. And besides that, just the cosmetic stuff that Rain already knew about, that it was sent over here with. So he's basically got a nice mechanically sorted rare red C55 that now has a 6-speed and can be driven for many miles and enjoyed for many miles, and will be something that will be a safe investment, and, you know, just a cool car to have. So really hope you enjoy it, Rain. It's been awesome connecting with you, and I'm sure this won't be the last time we connect over cars or whatever else. And I'm sure if I make it down to Texas, we'll see each other for sure. So yeah, that's it, guys. It's been a blessing to have it. Like I said, I'm grateful for the opportunity. I got to learn, sharpen my craft, and really hone my skills a third time around, basically, with the manual swaps. So it's really cool. It was a special car to do it with. It is a very rare car, obviously, being the Mars Red, and a C55, which is already rare to begin with. So some of you guys are probably like, why, you know, what's going on? I know this is some of your guys' dream car, and, you know, it's an amazing car to me too, don't get me wrong, but my silver C55 that's the one for me. That's my C55, and to be honest, this car never really felt like mine fully, and partially because I knew most likely it was going to get the chance to go back to Rain or go to somebody else, but you know, I got to experience it and enjoy it, and it's been a lot of fun. So that said, the major reason why it's leaving is because, I mean, if you guys can see looking around, we got a lot of work to do. We got the benzene on a budget project that needs my attention. We just picked up the M113K that is going to be slowly getting my attention. We got to get the M111K sorted and refreshed and ready for the 190. We got to get the coupe stripped of the parts that I want off of it and sent out to, you know, a scrapyard, or still putting it out there if anybody wants it as a shell. You can basically have it for free. Somebody wants to turn it into like a race chassis. There's no title for it. It's basically a junk car title. So if somebody does want it, that's the only thing it could really be used for, is a track vehicle. And now that we picked up the C43, that's going to get my attention with a bunch of things too, and the CLK also. And basically, there's never any projects going all around. So I was kind of done with what I wanted to do with the Mars Red C55, and if I was going to push it to the next level of what I had in mind, you know, fixing the clear coat on the bumpers, changing up the wheel setup, making it to my kind of liking, it was going to be more time, money, effort, and it would have required me to put it at a higher price point to sell it. And I just figured I wanted to be able to give Rain a good deal on it, and now was kind of the perfect time where it's mechanically sorted, but I didn't go all the way through it and perfect every single thing on it, and that way it still gives him an opportunity to buy it at a good price and be able to kind of do those things as he wants to, in his ownership on his own time. So it just worked out good for all the parties involved here, I think, and I'm stoked that it's going back to a loving home. Hopefully that comes across in all the videos for you guys, but I care way more about these cars, you know, being cared for and going to people that actually want them and want to take care of them than I do money or anything like that. I mean, money's great. It's a great tool. It's obviously a necessary tool in life, and I'm always down for an abundance of money, you know, attracted from the universe or whatever. But at the end of the day, life is more meaningful to me, and these cars are meaningful to me, and I like that it's going back to a good home. So I think that's about all I got right now, guys. I'll jump in the car with you, get it loaded up. I'm not going to take it on a spin or anything. I've had my fun with it, so we'll go take it out of the front of the driveway and basically wait for the truck to get here. You guys probably won't see much when the truck picks it up, but I'll try to capture what I can and meet you guys back in here in the garage afterwards. All right, you guys, and that said, probably one of the last few startups in my ownership right now. Still do have the check engine light, which Rain knows about. It's for fuel pressure sensor. I haven't got a chance to look at it, which again just goes back to time and needing more time with all the cars, but it runs and drives fine. It's just been throwing that fuel pressure sensor code here and there. It's gone away and then came back and gone away, come back. It is possibly just has to do with the fuel that sat in there when it was sitting in Texas for a while before it got here, and otherwise it's a fuel sender. So we're sending him home with a new one that I've been meaning to throw in, but again, just haven't had time to. So other than that, drives absolutely fine. Really the only other issue is the shift center console with the reverse. You guys know you got to kind of hit the console a little bit to get it all the way over to reverse, but other than that, it doesn't really bother you much when you're just driving. Goes through all the gears just fine. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So awesome car. I really like the Kangaroo's team shifter setup that's in here, and just overall I'm really happy with how this car turned out. So yes, it's bittersweet, but honestly I'm stoked that Rain's getting it back, and I'm grateful for the time I got to spend with it. I was telling him today, it was an opportunity for me to sharpen my craft, get a little bit better at this whole process, learn a bit, and get to enjoy a really, really cool, rare car. So it's part of the game, buying and selling these cars and trying to build whatever we are on this channel and just going through all of the journey. You know, not every car I have is going to be here for the entire journey of it, but it'll always be a very special part of the journey, and I'm sure whenever I'm down in Texas, I'll go and connect with it again and get to see it and meet Rain in person. So yeah, got to get it ready. The truck should be here any minute, so I'm gonna get it loaded out to the front of the driveway, make it as easy as I can for the driver, and yeah, just try to soak up the last little driveway drive before it goes back to its rightful home in Texas. All right, you guys, well, it's at the front of the driveway now. It's officially getting real. I guess overall, all the things we did on it, I wanted to cover real quickly. So obviously Kangaroo's team, manual swap kit, the C300 late style 6-speed manual transmission. We got the prototype W203 Kangaroo's team chassis mounted shifter with the custom shift rod that I made. What else? When we pulled the engine, we did the upper and lower oil pan reseals. We did the O-ring for the oil pump. We did valve covers, spark plugs. We did the intake manifold rebuild, all the seals on the throttle body, etc. New battery. We redid the battery tray. There's a lot of stuff. I'm probably missing things. We did the wheel stud conversion kit from Motorsport Hardware. Shout out to them. We got new tires on the back. I didn't put new tires on the front because we were still contemplating putting on those C55 wheels that I picked up. So yeah, I kind of just stayed where it was. After I got it driving and running good, I basically used it as my daily driver for like almost a week or 2 weeks, back and forth to work, and got to play with it a bit. I wanted to make it out to a Cars and Coffee and bring both this and the silver C55, but I just never got around to it. And to be honest, that type of stuff is not that important to me, guys. I don't like I don't know, showing off the cars or trying to like get attention from the cars, really. I just like the cars and like building them and experiencing them. So I don't always make it a big priority to go out to shows or Cars and Coffee or events or whatever else. It's really not that important to me. That said, I will have an event someday with you guys just so I can hang out, and we'll do an official like Anders End meet. But anyways, yeah, other things, we replaced the rear SAM unit because that was causing a bunch of issues and took a while to diagnose and figure out, but that was also a great learning experience. Yeah, besides that, I mean, the car is in pretty good shape. The interior is in really good shape. So it didn't take much love at all. Kind of just left it as is. We tried to sort out the radio. I tried swapping out amplifiers, but I'm really not sure what's going on with the head unit. It'll power up just fine, and the speakers even sound like they're going to start making noise, but then nothing comes through. So chances are it's something with the head unit itself, or I did see some, previous whatever. It could be like an old alarm system or something, but there were some splices behind the radio that maybe are affecting something wiring wise. So again, I just didn't ever get the time to go deeper into this project because we got a bunch of things circulating, and it's just how it goes. So that's one of the reasons why I want it to go back, so Rain can drive it and use it, and slowly go through the little fixes that still remain on it to get done. But the cool thing is it's totally solid to drive, and he can take care of those things on his own time when he wants to. So yeah, this is an awesome car to experience. This is crazy. My second manual swap project that I'm now selling. I'll be honest, I really miss the E420, guys. That's one that that was my car. I definitely felt like that was my car, and I had it for a long while, and that 124 I'll never forget. And to be honest, sometimes I regret selling it, but not end of the world type regret, anything like that. So I know that's also with a good home, hanging out with Stas. So yeah, just going through my thoughts right now, I guess, guys. But I'm gonna leave it here. I'll check back with you guys once the truck shows up, and so I don't look like Blair Witch Project mode right now. So let's go back into the garage where we got some light. And if you see this thing on its way out to Texas, let me know, guys. We got a ton of stuff over here to take care of. Beautiful moon out tonight too. Sheesh, this garage is a mess. Alright guys, that is a giant hauler, and it just showed up. He's probably confused where to go, so I might try to go find him. Alright guys, giant truck leading into our driveway. Alright guys, I'm gonna go pull this thing over there. I'm not sure if the driver and I are speaking the same language, that's okay. Sign language is how it goes sometimes, that's alright. Let's go bring the car over to him. Yeah, look at that. Check engine light decided to go away again. Cool. Alright guys, it's ready for his journey. There it is. With the legend. Alright guys, getting things ready. Let's see what else is on here. Got a Lexus GX, it looks like. Golf, old Rabbit, Camaro, cop car, plethora of different cars. I think it's safe to say this will be the coolest one on there. I don't know how this works from here. It's obviously not going to stay right there. I think it's going to tip. I don't even know. It's hanging on in the back. Alright, shut it down. It's maneuvering his way out. He tried the driver's side. It's a little tight, so it's going to the passenger side. There we go. A little easier. Alright guys, there goes the nice Peterbilt with the nice cross in front. Good luck and safe travels to you. I miss you, C55. Alright guys, well, I'm not crying, you guys are. It's real now. It's gone. It's on its way. Salute to the journey. Safe travels to the driver. And just hope Rain is stoked to see it once it gets there. We got a lot of work to do. The journey continues. This is a great chapter of the channel. And it's kind of closed now. Got to move forward. Keep on building. Keep on learning. Keep on progressing. And most importantly, keep on sharing it all with you guys. Can't express enough, guys, how much love and appreciation I have for all of you. Grateful to be doing all this and just appreciate you guys always supporting, checking out what's going on, and helping me out all the different ways you guys do along this journey. So that's it. I'll leave it there. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.